I'm going to show you how you can do chest flies using resistance tubes. And what's great about using resistance tubes, and this is where we're getting into the direction part of the principles here, is that by turning my body, if this is where I'm facing for this first range of motion, I've got my feet pretty much parallel with each other but spread out slightly more than shoulder width apart. So for this first range of motion, we're going to be going about like this for this range of motion. Then by turning my body, you can see how I'm able to come on across the body like this, and then when I turn my body again, I'm able to bring it in to really finish it off coming across the body. And it's especially this last one that you really can't do in working out with dumbbells, where you'd be coming across your body. If I was laying on a bench, I'd only be able to come out to about here, where by working with the resistance tubes and turning my body, I can come right on across the body. So I've got the anchor set up at about a little lower than shoulder width apart. The tubes are coming straight across the middle of my chest. I want a resistance that allows me the motion of about a third of the way through. If when you get to the third of the way through, you could push on through, it's because the resistance tubes are now not stretching any further. They're just flopping back and forth. But it's this area right here that we're keying on. You don't want a resistance that's so strong that you can't even really move it more than a couple of inches, and you don't want one, obviously, that you can just flop it on all the way across your body without any resistance at all. So experiment with the configuration of the tubes. I'm going to be doing the eccentric 4 count with one coming out across that third range of motion, and then 3 allowing the weight to the resistance to slowly be drawn back to the starting position. So here's the starting position. My palms are facing forward. The tubes are coming from behind the back of my hand, and I go ahead. I'm going to be doing 10 of these. Go ahead and do 5, whatever whatever you're comfortable with. Figure out what works out for you. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4. Your legs are needing to stabilize you in this. Your core needs to be engaged, so you're stabilizing yourself in your core area here as well. It's a great full body exercise. Now, again, the orientation, now I change it, and I'm facing, so I'm almost squared up sideways to where the resistance is coming from. And you can see where I was ending up before is now where I'm starting. Just by turning my body, I'm able to get my arm to where it was at that finishing point before, and we'll pick it up and we'll come out to about here. Okay, so here we go again. My feet are parallel with each other, slightly more than shoulder width apart, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4. Slight bend in the arm as I'm coming across. You don't want a completely straight arm. That doesn't give you the leverage that you have when you have a slight bend at the elbow. Boy, this really gives you a great burn in the deltoid area. You're going to feel it through the pectoral muscle of the chest. Now I go ahead and I turn so that now I'm almost facing the anchor, and now we're going to just draw the arm in. So again, here was the first range of motion, the second range of motion. So now I'm oriented where I'm almost facing the anchor, and I'll be pulling my arm, just finishing off that last 2 feet to finish drawing the arm across the body. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4. Now, especially in this last range of motion, you're going to get to an area where if you kept on going back, you just have slack in the tube. You need to have the self-discipline and the focus to just be letting the weight slowly resist back. And if you get to where there's any slack or you feel it slacking off, just stop or really slow down that 4 count coming back and keep that pressure on the handle the whole time through. And you're going to get a great workout for the chest in the front of the deltoid area. And of course, what you do with your right hand, I would then go ahead and I turn around and I do it with my left arm as well. So try this out. It's a great way to get the fly exercise in, getting that motion going all the way across the body. Doing this with the other flies and then the arm curl and the arm extension. And if you do that for a daily workout, for one of the day's workouts, you're going to get a great complete upper body workout.